Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus Do Sign series. This is for Venus in Leo. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Leo, this is for you. I have made a brief intro video that is in the description box to show you how to find out where your Venus is sitting. So you can pause this video and check that out if you don't know. And this is for the week of February 11th through the 28th, 2019. So let's go ahead and get started here. Heart of the matter, central issue. We have the moon, the emperor, God of wands, daughter of pentacles, four of swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and a Three of Cups. Okay, so something in regards to, I feel like your past has been haunting you or calling you. I feel like you keep having dreams or memories about somebody that maybe miss them. Maybe there's a strong attraction that you're having to someone, but you know, you have not reached out to them or they have not reached out for you. I feel that as far as romance or, you know, in regards to love or relationships, there is someone that you feel connected to and you don't know why. You know, you're like, I don't know why. I feel like this person is my soulmate. And I do feel like this person is your soulmate. I do feel like you guys have shared something, has a connection in the past, whether it was romantic, whether it was like you guys were siblings. You could have been what do you call it, co-workers, or were in the army together, fought wars together, but there is something that is drawing you to this person here. That connection is for a reason. And I just kind of feel like you may be afraid to go after the object of desire, but you know, it's saying that you need to for whatever reason. This is part of your journey. This is part of your soul's calling. I feel like I had a similar message in, I think that was Venus in Aries or Venus in Taurus. I think it was Venus in Taurus. But yeah, I just kind of feel like there is something going on where you're drawn to this person. Now, I am getting the energy of Aries. Also your energy, well, any fire sign, I should say. Aries, Leo, Sag, but I know some of you watching could actually be Leo with Venus and Leo. You could also be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe a Libra. But yeah, I feel like something is like you're being drawn to follow your passions overall, whether it's a person or a career. Especially too if you are an artist, or you work in something that, you know, you work in a creative field, you're an entrepreneur. Maybe some of you have been wanting to branch off on your own, but you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid of failure. Maybe you don't know where to begin. But there's a need for you to just become disciplined and just start listening to your intuition. Stop overthinking things and just, you know, start making moves. I feel too with the emperor that the emperor is usually someone who's very observant, but because it's next to the moon, I feel like the emperor has been overthinking and now has stunted his or her own growth by not just making moves. It's like you can't plan everything out. You just have to start doing things, and then other opportunities will open up as you start to progress or move forward. But start doing something. I feel too like something could happen that actually like really motivates you to move towards your goals. Some of you might be wanting to relocate. I'm seeing like, you know, city images here. So for some of you, it could be wanting to relocate to the city, or maybe you want to move out of the city, but there's something going on where maybe you're dealing with having to relocate and being afraid because maybe you're comfortable. Maybe you've been in this location for all of your life and you're afraid to expand your mind. I feel like there is a need for you to do this though. There's a need for you to expand your business, whatever it is that you do. You might be someone who works with metaphysical things. You might be a psychic. You might be an empath. You might already be an entrepreneur, but there's a need for you to expand your gifts or your business some type of way. So you might, just because you read tarot, you know, maybe there's now you need to look into Reiki. If you, especially if these are things that you've been thinking about. You could have been like one track minded, but there's a need for you to just kind of explore. I feel like there is a fear of exploration, even if this is in regards to something romantic. Some of you might be wanting to explore a friendship. You might want to explore something sexual. There could be things that you're having sexual taboos about. Maybe that's not how you were raised, or maybe, you know, whatever. Something is now inspiring you to step outside the box or think outside the box here. I feel too like, again, going back to dreams, like somebody has been dreaming about the other person. Maybe there's distance between the two of you. But I feel like there has been dreams, and someone maybe also has been meditating and trying to manifest something, make something from a dream to reality here. So here we're in a dream, but with the Daughter of Pentacles, we have it like a physical manifestation of something. So there could be some sort of desire to turn something into a reality, especially if this is having to do with your imagination. If you are a writer, you know, you're all into your head. You have all these ideas, you know, and I know especially for writers, like the half of the process, majority of the process is thinking. Okay, it's time to stop thinking and time to start writing, getting some of those ideas out. So for some of you, I do see this as something very creative and artistic. Some of you too could be afraid to date, but I do see like opportunities. You might have more than one opportunity, or this could be the same person just coming at you two different ways. Maybe first they come at you in a flirtatious type of way, you know, kind of more flirtatious and kind of hinting towards, you know, sexual things. And then they come back at you in a more intellectual way, trying to reach your mind. Tell me what you think about, what are you interested in? So they try to reach your mind instead of just kind of flirting and complimenting you about your body or something. There may be a need for the Emperor to strategize, especially if you are someone who is too complex for him to understand. That could be another thing, is that your complexity scares this person. It's like, wow, I've never dealt with a person like this before. I don't know how to come to them. I can't quite figure them out. They're very deep and mysterious. Somebody might be coming off as painfully mysterious, like a suffering artist here. You might be attracted to someone because they're so, I don't know, eccentric, so unusual. And it's like, oh my God, I just want to pick that person's brain. Who are they? You know, what makes them tick? I see music. So somebody could be like a songwriter or a producer, and kind of going into the depths of your imagination and producing these unusual sounds and beats and melodies. So I see this as both something that could go career, it could go love, definitely creative. Eventually, I do feel like you are going to get pursued or asked out. Now, the only other thing, somebody is not ready for like a commitment. So especially if you're already talking to someone, this is someone who is just still wanting to keep things open. They want to keep things fun and flirty. They don't want a title. Maybe you've asked, like, what are we? Or is this official? Maybe they always avoid an answer. Some of you could be afraid to put your foot down and set boundaries. And just kind of say, hey, look, I need to know what we are. If I don't understand what we are, then there's no need for me to stay in this. So for some of you, could be dealing with that. But for the most part, I see this as just kind of dating and having fun together. Now, too, this could be some sort of reconciliation for some of you. Let me clarify the moon some more. Yeah, if any of you had an argument or a falling out with a loved one or a friend or even like a sibling, I see a reconciliation coming up. I also see someone getting interviewed, but more so like an artist or a producer. Someone wants to pick your brain and get into the mind, or maybe you're the interviewer. I'm seeing someone like literally holding out a microphone and someone having to explain their artwork. Maybe it's an art gallery, and you're talking directly with the artist and asking them what were they thinking, or there's some, I'm seeing like the interviewer and the interviewee. You could be fearing an upcoming job interview. I feel if you have applied for a job, like something is starting off as entry level, and you might be waiting for an answer. There might be a period, but I feel like there is going to be celebration. Okay, so some of you here you've gotten yourself into uncharted territories. It's like you've taken some sort of risk. You've put yourself in a position. Maybe you built yourself up, or maybe you accepted something, a job offer, something that you've never done. Maybe you're entering a relationship that you've never been in. I just kind of feel like this is something completely new to you, and it's scary. But at the same time, I feel like this is saying that you can handle it, that you are skilled enough to handle whatever is in front of you. I also see you as releasing any type of doubts or anxieties that you were having, like you're learning how to detach from that and just ignore the doubting here that's going on within you. You're like turning yourself away from that. You're like, I don't care. Like, I'm just ready to do whatever I need to do. So I'm looking after me. And I feel like there is some sort of healing that takes place with that. Now, I also see somebody as being able to channel. Someone is like a channeler. But even, you know, channeling is just not for readers and psychics. I mean, artists are channelers too, because those images come from somewhere. Those sounds come from somewhere. So there is something about you taking some sort of risk in your art, your music, or relationship. It's going to be supported. I feel like, yeah, you're having a confidence to take some sort of risk here. I feel too like financially things are going to pay off for you. You'll be okay financially. I see you being confident once you finally take that risk. Once you make some sort of move and stop thinking about it. But definitely with the Fool, there's a need for you to kind of let go of any type of fears that are holding you back from pursuing what you desire. Also, for some of you that are in relationships, there may have been a need to take a break so you could clear your mind. There were some things that it seemed like you could have been confused about, especially too if you could be dating more than one person. I don't know, maybe someone's asking for that title or established title or something, and it's like, let me think about it. Or someone asked you out on a date and you're like, let me think about it. I feel like eventually you're going to go on it. Somebody has been daydreaming and fantasizing about connecting with another person though. Wanting to spend time with them. It's not just daydreaming, it's actual like literal dreams. Like, I keep dreaming about you. I keep dreaming about them. So somebody has been dreaming. Also, someone could be calling you while you're asleep. Like, you are sleeping and you're missing someone's call. So they're thinking about you. Yeah. Could be an air sign on your mind, or you might be the air sign with somebody on your mind. And I also feel like for some of you, somebody has been trying to telepathically connect with you. Almost like in a way where they know they have a gift. They're like, all I have to do is start thinking about them and I can channel them and they'll call me or they'll come back around. All right, so that is all that I have for Venus and Leo. I hope the message has resonated. Remember, if you want to book a private reading, email me first, TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. If you don't get an email right away, I do apologize. It means that I'm probably overbooked or overwhelmed, so I don't want people paying for paying, because as soon as you make your payment, you know, I book your reading. So yeah, that means that I've got enough readings booked for the time being. So once I reply to you, that means that, hey, okay, I'm taking readings again. And also for the phone, only make call when I post that black screen saying that I'm taking phone calls now. So again, make sure you're subscribed so you can get that information. So that you can see when I post that I'm taking live calls. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Many blessings to you.